Well, there's no time like there being cameras around to unpack something like this, Barry.
Yes, well.
Because you were going to do it one day, weren't you?
Yeah, well, 20 years' time, this one. This is only new.
Oh, there's only a new one.
This is a new one.
All right.
I can just show you what we put in it.
Mm-hmm. Do that, for sure.
It's all being recorded, I trust. Oh, goodness me.
Any chance you could sit down while you
Yes.
Excellent. So we've got a beer bottle, which is what sort of beer?
That's from the sculpture opening.
Mm-hmm.
Opening of the sculpture.
Mm-hmm.
And we have messages from to my grandchildren.
Excellent.
And we have photos of the farm in New Guinea. And these are photos. There are a lot of photos.
Yeah.
Australian farmer sculpture information.
Mm-hmm.
Wudinna bowled over from back in the day.
Great. The cricket budget.
Yeah.
And that was, of course, England playing South Australian country at Wudinna.
Yes, that was a big event.
On my birthday, 1986. Fantastic.
Yeah, we had a big dinner prior to that. Mm-hmm. The poor old Pommers, they arrived and it was a raging dust storm day. Mm. They were all airsick. Mm-hmm. And then they landed and the flies attacked them. And Gatty said, the flippin' flies. And I've got a lot of magazines and so on in here.
Aeroplane stuff, yeah.
Yep, all that.
Good job.
But the first one we put down had a lot of family information. I've got all the copies of birth certificates and so on.
Oh, great.
As I said, my great-great-grandfather came out here in 1840. Mm. And brought out by the South Australian Company, went to Gawler Plains, which is now Smithfield, and he ended up with 3 little farms there, and worked for John Smith of Smithfield, and sold his land to him eventually. Then went to Condowie Plain near Snowtown, then to Kadina, and then the family came over here.
As a lot of families sort of went from York Peninsula over this way.
They did, because of the cheap land, of course.
The land prices.
Yeah, the land was £10 an acre at Kadina. When Dad came here, it was £3 an acre. Bit of difference. Yeah.
Significant.
Yep.
And what was in the last time capsule that you did?
Much the same, but more information on the family itself.
Oh, okay.
On our ancestors, yes.
Now, who have you written these notes to? Because in 20 years' time, of course, you'll be reading that and watching this video, of course. Yeah.
To all Gregor's kids and my daughter's kids. There's 6 grandchildren.
Their names are?
Their names, their messages for them.
Well, you better tell their names because it's going to mean more if you say them names.
Yeah, well, there's Stephen, Brock and Jack, Gregor and Linda's boys. And then there's Angus, Alexandra and Will, who are Natasha and Dean Hankey's children. And I've got a range of age of Stephen's nearly 30 down to Will's 13, so.
And this is for you guys?
Yes, that's for them. And I think they'll enjoy it actually when they do read it. This, did you see the beer label there? You know how you have on each bottle these days, best drunk by such and such a time. We've got as used by best before sunrise.
Because this is a Wudinna ale.
Yes. I got on to a couple of guys in Adelaide and I got 1,000 litres of beer made up and we bottled it and it went in about 5 minutes at the opening. So we had another Farmers' Day a couple of years later. I rang the same guys and I said, how about another 1,000 litres? And he said, no, look, I work for TAFE now as a lecturer in beer. He said, I've got 1,000 litres here spare. So they sent it over. We sold that in about 5 minutes too.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was good. Everybody appreciated it. Yeah.
They do appreciate beer.
Yeah.
And probably in the future too.
So the time capsules, you know, they go down. And I thought something like this, after 20 years in the ground, may not be any good as gold.
Good as gold.
Yeah, not a problem.
Nothing like PVC.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, well, you better pack it in while we've still got the cameras on.
Oh, it takes a bit to do it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No, we'll be right.
Yeah. But it would be nice to just have it packed in and then, like, for the actual genuine reopening in 20 years. And then in 400 years, how interesting is that?
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
See, as I said, we've got 181 years of history of the family now. And Stefan's the 7th generation farmer. There's always been a Wilkins farming the whole time. So not many other South Australian families have got that, I don't reckon.
No.
We're quite proud of it.
Yeah, it should be. It's just tricky to pack in.
Yeah. Yes, it's quite a process of packing one of these, I tell you. I was amazed when we pulled the other one out, the amount of stuff that came out. But I'm about to bury this one.
Whereabouts?
Down at the gate.
Yep.
Alongside the other one. I don't know how many families do this. Plenty.
Did you rebury it? Or?
Yeah.
Yep, as you would.
Oh, yes. Yep. There you go. That's the time capsule.
Oh, your beer bottle.
Oh, don't forget the beer bottle. That's the most important part. We also had, I rang up, I was a good mate of Dougie Lehman. Dougie used to go on the variety bashes, and I went on 3. I rang Dougie and I said, look, we're having an opening of a sculpture. What can you do for me? He said, oh, 2 for 1. So we got $1,000 worth of Peter Lehman wine for the opening.
Really?
That was excellent. Good sponsorship from Dougie.
Yep.
And the local government, same thing. I rang him, yep, 2 for 1. Then my daughter got married and I said, rang up Dougie, I said, how about for my wedding? He said, go to a booze outlet.
Well, it was good while it lasted.
Yeah, that's right, good on him.
All right, thanks very much. Good job.
Yeah.
Enjoy, people. Fantastic.
Yeah.